In this video, we're going to consider the problems where we're asked to solve a first or second degree equation. Of course, there's a lot of different problems like these, but in this situation, we're going to be considering just the two on our review packet. So in this first one, we're asked to solve x squared minus 6x plus 25 equals 0. You might think that factoring might work, but if you look at this, you'll notice that the factors of 25, which are 5 and 5, are not going to add to 6, and 1 and 25 is not going to add to 6. And so when we can't do it by factoring, a good other choice is to complete the square. So we're going to take x squared minus 6x, and when we complete the square, we take this term and we take half squared. So half of 6 squared is 9. We add 9, but of course, if we add 9, we need to balance it out with subtracting 9, plus 25 equals 0. Now we're going to take the this part, the x squared minus 6x plus 9, and factor just that portion. So we get x minus 3 squared plus 16 equals 0. And we'll subtract 16. X minus 3 squared equals negative 16. And now we're going to take the square root of both sides. X minus 3 equals plus or minus. Remember, with a squared, we get the 2 answer, plus or minus 4i. It's I because we're taking the square root of a negative. So when we think of square root of negative 16, remember that's the square root of negative 1 times 16. Square root of negative 1 is I. Square root of 16 is 4. That's how we got 4i. And last step, add 3. 3 plus or minus 4i. Now our next problem is one where we're also solving for x, but it's a completely different problem. This right here is begging to be factored, so we're going to take care of that first. And when we do that, we'll see that, let's see, I've got x and x, factors of 2, 2 and 1, and they add up to a negative x, so minus and plus. And we see that those are the same things that were the denominators there. Now remember, to get rid of fractions in an equation, we multiply both sides by the common denominator. In this case, our common denominator is x minus 2. So denominator, there we go. Our common denominator is x minus 2 times x plus 1. So I'm going to multiply both sides by that. So here we go. I'm going to take it times x minus 2, x plus 1. And when I distribute it, I end up multiplying it by both of these terms. And I'm going to write it out, take the time to write it out both times because I'm going to make less mistakes if I do that. And over here I've got 1 over x plus 1. And also here I'm multiplying by x minus 2, x plus 1. Now nice things happen. Right here in this first fraction, the x minus 2's cancel. And I end up with 3x plus 3, because I have to distribute that 3 over both x and 1. In here, the next one, the x minus 2's cancel, and the x plus 1's cancel, and I'm left with plus 1. That 1 is still there. And then over here, the x plus 1's cancel, and I'm left with x minus 2. And now I just solve this as a regular equation. 3x plus 4 equals x minus 2. See, I could subtract 4, so 3x equals x minus 6. I could subtract x. 2x equals negative 6. And here's my answer, x equals negative 3.